Hello, today I'm going to be doing the math word problem analysis. Um, the two people that I used were one was my younger brother, who's 13 years old, but he is autistic. The other person that I used is my boyfriend, who's 22 years old. Um, I chose these two people mainly because they were the only people around, and also because I wanted to see how someone who is autistic would be able to answer the questions and how someone who was a young adult would be able to answer the questions. The first question um, was a word problem where there was 32 students in the class, and Mary's mom had to buy a certain amount of pizza. And what I wanted them to solve for was to see how much boxes of pizzas the mom needed to get and how much it was in total it was going to cost her. Um, my boyfriend was able to answer these questions really quickly. He didn't really need to write anything down. He was able to give me the answers off of the top of his head, and he got it correct. My my younger brother, he didn't get the answer correct, and he wrote 32 times 5 is equal to 160, which tells me that maybe he didn't understand the question or what the question was asking, and that the question itself had two questions in it. The second question I had was a boy who was trying to who had $20 and wanted to buy multiple toys that fit that price. Um, I wanted I wanted them to pick the three toys: the Scooby Doo action figure, the Captain America shield, and the bouncy ball, so that it would equal exactly to $20. My boyfriend was able to pick those three as the three toys that Vincent could buy. But he also told me that he could have gotten the Wookiee mask. This wasn't an answer that I was looking for, but it was interesting to see that he saw that even though this was under $20, that maybe he could have bought it. My younger brother, however, he put the Wookiee mask down, which it's not wrong, but it wasn't what I was looking for. And he also told me that he put the Wookiee mask because he himself wanted to buy it and he wasn't thinking about Vincent, which was a bit funny. The next problem was the young lady named Jane had a garden and wanted to build a fence. And so I was going to have the students solve for the perimeter. My boyfriend was able to solve this by just using the equation P is equal to 2 times length plus 2 times width. And he was able to get the correct answer through that. My younger brother got 3.1 feet. He didn't really write down any of how he got to this answer. And when I tried asking him, he didn't really offer any explanation. He just said that he was confused. So I don't know if it was he doesn't remember how to do this type of math or he just didn't understand what it was asking for. My next question was Mark, who comes to the student or the person working out the problem and asks for help. So I had the students look at the look at this and then solve for it. My boyfriend was able to solve this again without using paper and pencil. He's able to solve it in his head, and he was able to get the answer right pretty quickly. My younger brother, this was actually he didn't show his work, but he actually got the problem right. So what I'm thinking is that he was able to do this in his head, but then again, he did write down that equation, so maybe it was a mixture of working it out in his head as well as writing it down. Overall, the my boyfriend, who was older, was able to work out all of these problems really easily and was able to use different equation or a different equation than what I would have thought a student would have used to to solve the said problem. My younger brother, again, who is autistic, it seems like he didn't really understand each of the questions. He had a difficult time pinpointing the important parts of the questions, and he didn't really show his work. But overall, he did okay. He was able to get at least one of the questions right and one of them half right. So, and it was interesting to see that maybe the way that I worded the questions might be difficult for someone with a disability to understand, which is something that I need to prepare for next time.